Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating and honoring the 2004 Walter Camp Football Foundation Man of the Year, Anthony Muñoz.
Thank you very much. First of all, I'd like to thank the Walter Camp Foundation. I'd like to congratulate all the other recipients up here, and of course, congratulations to all the All-Americans. You know, it's interesting. I am very honored and humbled to be here. And when I look through the list of the previous winners of the Man of the Year, to see names like Roger Staubach, Gale Sayers, Mike Singletary, and Paul Brown, just to name several, it is truly a privilege to be considered with that group. You know, and also, I have to look back when I was growing up in Southern California, and I look at those individuals that modeled for myself, growing up without a father and not having that role model, that modeled for myself what it meant to give back. Not only to work as hard as you can in class and in athletics, but to be a good citizen, to give back to the community. You know, it's interesting, those people that helped me as a youngster to understand the platform and the responsibility that we have to either have an impact negatively or positively, I'm very thankful for. And I appreciate that God put those people in my life growing up, because as I mentioned, I did not have a dad growing up. At 46 years old, I'll never know my dad. He has passed away, never met my dad. But I'm thankful that as a sophomore at the University of Southern California, I entered into a relationship with my Heavenly Father. I started my spiritual journey, and my faith is very important in my life. My relationship with Jesus Christ has given me the motivation, the purpose, and the desire not only to be the best in whatever I do, as a football player, as a husband, as a father, as a friend. But he allowed me to see that it's not about thinking about yourself, but loving others, as Coach Tuberville said, the love that you have for others as you love yourself. And that's what God has taught me in the big picture of things, is to consider others more important than yourself. And that's what's such a privilege of having the platform. When I was playing in the NFL, now that I'm retired, it's a privilege to have played in the NFL, as it is a privilege to be here tonight and a privilege to be involved not only in the greater Cincinnati community, but across the country. You know, I'll never forget, as I wrap it up, I got to become really good friends with one of the greatest middle linebackers of all time, Ray Nitschke, who played for those great Green Bay Packers teams. And I'll never forget one of the things that Ray Nitschke told me. We sat there, and only as Ray Nitschke could, I'd been retired for about 4 or 5 years, he looked me in the eyes and he said, "Anthony, wasn't it a privilege for us to have played in the NFL? So many people think that it's a privilege for the NFL to have them." And I would just encourage each and one of these young men up here tonight, as they venture on into that next level of playing in the NFL, that sure, you give it everything you have on the football field, become the best football player that you possibly can become, but also don't forget about becoming the total person. And don't forget about those that have sacrificed and given their time and energy to help you along the road. So I thank you very much. Again, thank you to the Walter Camp Football Foundation for this prestigious award, and now being included in the list of distinguished Man of the Year recipients. Thank you, and God bless you.